Member from Etobicoke Centre.
Thanks very much, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Seniors Affairs. Minister, my riding of Etobicoke Centre is home to one of the largest populations of seniors in Ontario, and that's why issues that affect seniors are one of my priorities. That's why I hold a monthly seniors advisory group. That's why I hosted a consultation on the dementia strategy, why I've been an advocate for funding for our local hospitals like Etobicoke General and Trillium, and why this week I introduced a bill that would ban telemarketing sales, harassing phone calls that many of our seniors receive and are concerned about. Minister, last week, the 2016 Canadian census confirmed that the number of seniors in Canada is still growing. In fact, in Ontario, the seniors' population is projected to double over the next 25 years to 4 million people. And for the first time, there are now more Ontarians over the age of 65 than there are children under the age of 15. So, Minister, my question to you is, can you update us on what we are doing as a government and what is in our budget to help seniors in Ontario?
Minister of Seniors Affairs.
Thank you, Speaker. And I want to begin by thanking the member from Etobicoke Centre for the important question, but more importantly, Speaker, for the advocacy work he does on behalf of seniors in his riding. I've had the opportunity to firsthand see him in action with his Seniors Advisory Committee, and I just have to say he does an outstanding job. The challenge I have, Mr. Speaker, is that we're doing so much for seniors that I'm afraid I will run out of time, but I'm going to try and give you a flavor. As part of our budget, the government is providing $8 million over the next 3 years to support the creation of 40 new elderly person centres, soon to be renamed as the Seniors Active Living Centre. Mr. Speaker, this is going to increase the number of these EPCs from about 360 to 400. We're also committing about $11 million over 3 years to provide further funding for the very popular Seniors Community Grant Program that's already helped over 250,000 seniors in just 3 years. I could go on, Mr. Speaker, but I'm out of time.
Supplementary.
Thanks very much, Speaker, and thank you, Minister. And Minister, I know those investments that you talk about will make a difference. We want seniors living happy, healthy, active lives, and some of these investments will certainly assist in that. Actually, since you mention it, as we speak, I'm actually working with a group in my community who's working on trying to establish a community hub so that we can deliver those services that seniors need in their community in an accessible way. So thank you very much for that. Now, I know in addition to the things that you mentioned, there are other elements in the budget, there are other things that we are doing. I know you said there's a lot you wanted to talk about. So, Minister, could you expand a little bit on the things that we're doing for seniors in this province?
Thank you. Minister.
Thank you, Speaker. I'm so glad for the opportunity of this supplementary so I can continue to talk about what our government is doing for seniors. For instance, Mr. Speaker, Ontario is increasing the healthcare investments by $11.5 billion over the next 3 years to increase access to care, reduce wait times, and enhance patient experience, including, Mr. Speaker, a brand new hospital, an expansion of the hospital in my riding of in my city of Mississauga by 350 beds. And recently, I was with Minister Hoskins at Baycrest, where we announced an additional $100 million, Mr. Speaker, over 3 years for dementia. This will include funding to expand province-wide access to community programs and other investments to enhance access to care. And finally, Mr. Speaker, Ontario is helping seniors cover the cost of public transit with the proposed Ontario Seniors Public Transit Tax Credit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.